approaching this fight with that in mind. There's a difference in his mind. The fact that he's saying that he's going to knock Makhachev out in the second round, all that speaks to this.
You know, very rarely does a guy not have to become champion. It meant so much to these two divisions that fought in the UFC. You have seen him grow up in front of your own eyes. His intention tonight is to become the lightweight champion of the world. Dustin Poirier, his opportunity in a career filled with opportunities.
The loss in the BMF fight, an underdog against Benoit Saint-Denis, a spectacular KO.
Poirier made his UFC debut New Year's Day 2011 at UFC 125. Realized a lot of UFC appearance here tonight, and he's talked a lot about emerging from adverse situations, emerges out the other side, and his daughter Parker is here tonight. And he has said she's pulled so many stitches, and we'll see if Dustin Poirier, as a plus 440 betting underdog tonight, dethrone the incumbent Islam Makhachev. He's 32, Dustin Poirier 35, Makhachev taller by an inch. Poirier will have a reach advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is evening. Sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, Commissioner Larry, Eric Cohen, Saudi Amato, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge championship bout is brought to you by Bad Boys Ride or Die. Start 17th. And for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, waiting for live from the sold-out Prudential Day. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting national record, 30 wins, 8 losses, 1 no contest. He stands powerhouse, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of Lafayette, Louisiana. Weight champion and the number 4 ranked UFC lightweight contender is Dan the Diamond. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A count, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 150 jaw. Presenting the reigning, defending, champion of the world.
touch gloves. Let's fight. Woo! I mean, man. And then
7 million to witness this championship fight. Islamabad first gentleman to don the gold gloves in a title fight UFC history. Poirier in the multicolored shorts.
Seeing Dustin trying to go to that outside calf kick, that would limit the movement of Makhachev.
Opens with a front kick. Poirier.
Good left hand over the top by Makhachev. Got him down quick.
Wow, did Makhachev make it look easier?
To the middle, was able to get Dustin's hips off the octagon side and then put him to his back. Then to start striking, but then Islam changed levels on it.
So the Makhachev.
He's just such a complete fighter, and his ability to stand is so badly standing up. He hurts everybody.
And that's like the thing that's happening with Makhachev as he's going to Dover, to Dan Hooker, to, I mean, everybody. He's been Charles Oliveira, Alex.
11 career wins by submission for Islam Makhachev coming in tonight.
Already got it locked up. Oh, Dustin's gonna roll out of it.
Poirier escapes the Kimura attempt, but now in the body lock. Under 3 minutes to go, round 1.
That was a great transition. Dustin did a real good job of recognizing.
Makhachev has been cut somehow.
If I'm Dustin Poirier, I'm sure that I don't get choked. Forget trying to punch him down there. Just protect yourself. Don't give any submission.
Islam has such a python squeeze. He's so insecure in submissions. Dustin's got to be careful of that
Yeah,
right
he's got
arm.
to be careful there. Poirier's got to be careful.
There's every trick in the book. Try to open Dustin.
Hand from Poirier that caused that little abrasion on Islam Makhachev.
This is a terrible position to be in, but Volkanovski managed to survive in their first fight.
Yes, he is. Doing a good job of staying safe. That's so important for Poirier to just stay safe here. Oh, look. See?
Yep, he keeps setting him up.
Yeah, he's giving Dustin to react, and he went back to the choke.
Should be switching to an arm bar. He keeps isolating that right arm. I mean, I'm trying to lace up that right arm, and he was adjusting his body towards his right side, shifting. And he might try to do something like that with short time left. He might try to trap it underneath his arm if he decides to let go, or his leg rather, if he decides to let go of the body trap.
While this sucked, right? You survived, fresh, dry, him on your Makhachev, obviously.
It's on the feet.
You cannot back up to the wall. You can't. No matter what happens, you need to fight him right in the center on the wall, right?
Just get him to the right, comfortable.
Everything you did in that first round was perfect. Give it to me again.
Everything the same. Everything just a little ease off.
Poirier land the right jab that kind of cut the eye of Islam. Islam lands a beautiful left hand. Once he secures the takedown, I don't know what that was from.
It's probably the eye that got hit.
Probably the eye. Yeah, we didn't. Mike Brown told Dustin, do not get backed up.
Makhachev in round 1. Leg kick from Poirier. Early round 2.
Dustin to get back up to his feet.
Poirier.
Big for Poirier to be able to get back up to his feet.
Nice knee there by Makhachev. Poirier resets.
Job of just turning, kicking, much more difficult because you can't grab onto anything on the feet.
Makhachev able to...
Good. Because he hasn't been able to get a takedown, but he's doing well in the stand-up now against Poirier.
Yeah, but whenever especially in these exchanges, perhaps his only chance.
Who is a good wrestler as well. Take down the fence, he's held up.
Outstanding. Step 3.
Get Dustin's back to the center. It would benefit him to back away and get back to space.
Each jab there by Poirier. Looked like maybe Makhachev. Nice stick and move by the champ and a counter right from Poirier.
Good right. But that's one of his best weapons.
Dustin tries to enter.
Good punch to the body by